Battle Sid, come on, you're just making this guy look like a fool. What is happening? Who is this opponent? What is happening? They stayed in Abomasnow versus Bastiodon, and then they just switched a Bastiodon into a Medicham. That was a very close one, but that's definitely a convincing win, considering... Oh no. Trouble time. He survives. Okay, his Bastiodon must have better IVs or something. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shrady, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at some battles that were submitted to me by a member of our community by the name of Battle Sid. And if you don't know who Battle Sid is, he's also a content creator, and I would definitely recommend going and checking him out. I will leave a link to his YouTube in the description. He's got some good stuff on his channel, so I would definitely recommend you go and check him out. Now, I want to thank you all for the nice comments you left on my video yesterday. Yes, Yadaris has finally returned, and I know for a lot of people they were like, who the fuck is this? Like, they've never seen him before, but Yadaris has made quite a few appearances on this channel. But most of them were back when I had like 300 subs, so a lot of you guys haven't seen him yet. But he's locked back in the closet again. He tried to escape, but I had to beat him up severely. He is bruised and bloody, and also bound at this point because he was biting stuff, and yeah, I just tied him up, and he'll be alright. Yadaris is fine. Don't worry about Yadaris. Now, I did want to ask you guys a huge favor. You should, follow me on Twitter. How do I do the ooh-woo face? Ooh-woo?
That's not how you do ooh-woo face.
How do you do it? Ooh-woo. Alright, I say ooh-woo, and that means you immediately follow me on Twitter. That's how it works. That's how the internet works, and if you haven't been around long enough on the internet, then you should stop using it. Ooh-woo. I'm gonna stop saying ooh-woo now. Do you guys actually understand my humor? I know a few of you guys do, but a lot of times when I get all these comments that are like, hey, I checked the leaderboards and you're not number one. What? Why? You said you're number one. Why aren't you number one on the leaderboards? Bruh. Like, come on. Just, okay. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. And when I say everything, I mean literally everything. I have so much sarcasm running through my veins that literally most of the things I spew are ironic in some way or another. So, ooh-woo, follow me on Twitter. That's the thing right there, shraydee. I would very much appreciate it if you did. Thank you very much. So let's take a look at Battle Sid's team. Battle Sid is running basically grasshole without the grass, but it's going to work in the same way. So grasshole is, as you know, probably, you run Bastiodon. Most of the time Bastiodon is in the lead, but there are some other variants where one of the Razor Leafers is in the lead. But most of the time Bastiodon's in the lead, and they have two Razor Leafers in the back. You switch out in neutral matchups in order to bait out their best grass counter, and then you come back, and usually the best grass counter is a flyer, so Bastiodon can just farm that flyer all the way down. It's OP, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Battle Sid has decided to try and use two fighters in the back. So it's going to work the same way. You're going to try to bait out a flyer with one of these. I'm assuming he's using Shadow Machamp as his bait, because Shadow Machamp is also a decent safe switch. If they don't have a good fighter counter, Shadow Machamp can absolutely obliterate whatever comes in. So let's take a look at these battles here. So Battle Sid is sitting at number 2 on the leaderboard. That's right, that's what it says. He's going up against a lumpier cookie. That sounds gross. Okay, picking up a positively, going to be doing super effective damage with the smackdowns. Does he stay in this matchup, or does he switch out? I'm assuming the opponent's going to switch out, but they're just, what are they doing? They're staying in. Okay, well, Bastiodon does take neutral from Energy Ball because grass takes super effective, or rock takes super effective from grass. Okay, there it is. He's going to switch into the Machamp. I like that play because for some reason they're just staying in. I mean, you could just farm the thing all the way down. And he's not going to shield this because he's just using the Machamp to bait out their best fighter counter, but this person is coming in with a Swampert. Okay, well, Shadow Machamp beats Swampert, so I don't think this person has a fighter counter, so he's probably just going to get to another cross chop here because he had a lot of energy, and the Swampert's over farming. Not a good idea. So he's going to get shields here for sure. Got both the shield. Battle Sid, come on, you're just making this guy look like a fool. What is happening? Who is this opponent? What is happening? They stayed in Abomasnow versus Bastiodon, and then they just switched a Bastiodon into a Medicham. So that was a good first battle to watch. I wish I had more opponents that did stuff like that. Okay, Picking up another positive lead. Does he switch out? Because, well, no, you don't want to switch out of this one. Okay, there it is. Okay, they switch out into a Politoed. He's going to switch into his Medicham. The reason he's going into his Medicham here is because Medicham is very beefy. He's a beefy boy. Look at them thick thighs he's got. He's the thickest thigh fighter in the game. And Shadow Machamp is very squishy. Politoed is very spammy. So if you go into Shadow Machamp, you're going to have to shield. This Politoed is deciding to run Surf. You definitely want to run Weather Ball. It costs less energy and does more damage. So it's, yeah, definitely the right play to go Weather Ball on your Politoed now that it's a new thing. Maybe these battles are a bit old. He might have submitted these battles before the patch, so this might just be a Politoed pre-buff, you know. So anyway, he's just going straight Power Up Punch in this match. As you can see, Counter, the most overpowered. I don't say it's overpowered, but Counter's like the best move in the game, in my opinion. Just, they do a lot. Alright, so he's going to be going for another Power Up Punch here because he's going to go down to the Dragon Breaths. Maybe he'll get a shield, probably not, though. Alright, he got a shield with the Power Up Punch. That's, yeah, that's, yep, that happened. Alright, and now they're staying in. Are they still, there's no way they're still locked in here. And they're throwing a charge move. Doesn't, yeah, don't have to shield any of this. Okay, at least they went for the right charge move there. He's going to be going for the Stone Edge to force a shield here. This is going to be doing super effective damage because Altaria does have that partial flying type. They let it go and then quit out. Okay, well, alright. I don't have much commentary to give. Okay, going up a Lessies. I said something goofy. Now you gotta like the video. Alright, picking up a negative lead here. He's gonna be switching into his Shadow Machamp. Actually, no, he's gonna be switching into the Medicham. My bad. Alright, so here comes the Flyer. This is exactly what you want to do. In Medicham, again, like, I feel like this might work a little bit better than the Grasshole team. Maybe not better. Not as powerful, but just Counter is a really strong move, and Medicham has Power Up Punch, so you're, you know, buffing up these counters every single time you use one of these Power Up Punches. Look how much they're doing to his Skarmory. Alright, so, oh, he's actually going to decide to shield this. I figured he was just using this as bait to get the, you know, so he can farm down with Bastiodon, but it looks like, I mean, the counters are doing just as much as the air slash. Actually, they're doing more than the air slashes are. As you can see, the health on the Skarmory is going down real low, and then he forced them to shield a Power-Up Punch. Medicham safe switch. I have never even... And they're... What is happening? They're coming back in with the Obstagoon. Is this entire team weak to fighting? Shadow Machamp's going to have a field day with whatever's in the back. They come in with the Obstagoon to get deleted, and there's the Stunfisk. Okay, wonderful. Here we go, Shadow Machamp. There you go. Do your thing. Just farm this thing all the way down. And yeah, GG, my lord. Okay. Battle Sid is styling on these scrubs. And by the way, if you're one of these scrubs, I'm kidding. You're not a scrub. Alright, going up against Choco Nando. Yeah, but I'm messing around. You're not a scrub. Okay, picking up a positive lead against another Flyer. How does he play it? Ba-boom. Okay, they switch into an Azon Bombaril. Oh. His whole team's weak to Azon Bombaril. Okay, he's going to come... Shadow Machamp is the best response here, because he can hit for... Well, I mean, like, Medicham can do okay. Just depends on what the moveset is. Okay, he's actually going to bait the Cross Chop here. I don't know if they shield this, but let's see. They do shield. Okay, so that was a good bait. I wouldn't have expected the shield there. And he's going to be going Rock Slide, obviously. He does... I don't know, they could do the charge moves. It just depends. Like, Azumarill's going straight Ice Beam here, because they have Ice Beam. So this is a little bit rough. He's going to need, if they double shield here, this is a bit rough. Yeah, he's going to have to, I don't think he's going to get to another Rock Slide. He's trying to switch. He's just going to be going for the Cross Chop because he's about to go down because an Ice Beam's about to come through. He wants to get some damage off before he goes down. And he switches into the Medicham. Okay, maybe this opponent does not have Play Rough. Play Rough would hit for super effective here. Let's see. Oof. Okay, Play Rough coming through, that does a lot of damage, and the opponent comes back in with the Dragonite. He's going to go for the Power Punch because the Dragon Breaths coming from a Shadow Dragonite and the Great League are very overpowered. Like you can see, just, yeah, that beefy boy is now dead. Alright, so he's going to come back in with the Bastion. He was able to bait out the Flyer at this point, and now they are locked in here. He doesn't have to worry about any charge moves. Obviously, he has no shields left, but if he can farm this thing all the way down, which he's going to, he's going to have, he has a Stone Edge, so he can throw the Stone Edge at the Azumarill here. And the opponent has a Bastiodon. Okay, he's got to wait for the switch timer. There it is. And now he's going to be going for the Flamethrower, I guess, to weaken it a little bit. Flamethrower hits for neutral here because Rock resists fire. And then Steel takes super effective from. And he's just going straight Flamethrower. Okay, is he going to switch out? Okay, he's waiting for the opponent to throw their energy. And then I'm assuming he's going to switch out. I don't know how he's going to win this one. Alright, Flamethrower coming through. There it goes. Okay, switching into the Machamp, and then he's able to get to the Cross Chop. Okay, I see how, yeah, he's just going to win this with the Machamp. Alright, so this Cross Chop's going to be taking out the Azumarill, and then he should be able to farm down the, close enough. He got it low enough that a Flamethrower is going to KO at this point, or a Flamethrower in like 2 Smackdowns. That was a very close one, but that's definitely a convincing win, considering, oh no, trouble time. He survives. Okay, his Bastiodon must have better IVs or something. That's okay. That was a really close battle. I didn't even realize this whole team is weak to Azumarill, so this grasshole might be a little bit stronger. But hey, you know, it's always fun to try teams out like this. I really love creativity when it comes to building teams, and obviously this is kind of copying the grasshole line, but again, I talk a lot of shit about the grasshole team, but I actually really like Wallower, who was the guy who invented the grasshole team. But that was just because he's the one who came up with the team. Like, I'm not mad at him for coming up with the team. I'm just mad at people for, like, just constantly using nothing but that. Alright, so he picked up a very positive lead against the Galvantula, and the opponent switches into an Empoleon here. He's going to be coming in with the Medicham because he can actually survive a Drillbeck here. It will do super effective damage and does quite a bit. But it looks like 2, 3, 4, and yeah, he just farms it all the way down. They were 1 waterfall away from getting to another Drill Peck there. So let's see what they come back in with. That Galvantula is going to be coming in. He's going to be baiting with the Power-Up Punch. He's got 2 pups ready, so he might be going for the Power-Up Punch bait. Okay, no, he's just going to be going straight Power-Up Punch. Yes, what I would do as well. Just because at this point, you're going to do a lot of damage with the counters, even though they're resisted. And this Galvantula is not shielding a thing, which is really smart on their part. But, you know, this could have been an Ice Punch. It could have been a Psychic. So that Galvantula is big brain. Alright, so they're going to be throwing here. Lunge actually hits for neutral here because of the Psychic typing. The Psychic taking super effective from Bug. And then, okay. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. No. He said, what? No. Nope. That was bad. That was... He gets a shield, though. He got farmed all the way down. But Bastiodon can handle this, right? Because, like, even a Shadow Ball... The only thing that this Hypno could possibly do is throw Focus Blast, and this is not a Focus Blast. And this is why you should run Focus Blast on your Hypno, my dude. Alright, so anyway, he's going to be going for Stone Edges here. He probably can just go for 1 Stone Edge and then farm down. Hypno's pretty tanky. He does get the shield. Okay. It's going to get hit by another Shadow Ball. He might have to shield the Shadow Ball. I think you're going to have to... Oh, nice call. I can say, I think you're going to have to call it because you need the shield. Alright, so he's going for the Stone Edge. This is going to be taking out the Hypno. And just that Galvantula is left. And they're going for the farm down. Oh, I would have stayed in with that Galvantula. Okay, well, that's apparently it. That Galvantula said, nope, I am out of there. So it was only 1 set in this video today, but I might be able to put out 2 videos. I don't know. No promises, but I might be able to try. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I'd appreciate leaving a like down below. And if you're new to the channel and you're still watching the video, I post every single day except for Sunday around 10 a.m. Eastern. And if you like the content, if you genuinely like my videos, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter, I would appreciate that as well. I've got like 100 and some followers, so I'm trying to build a social media. You know, I've never really had social media before, so I'd appreciate it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons: NZ Tech Freak, Grizzinator, Northstar7620, Daniel Sheldon, Clapton Caveman, Silver N Fortuna, Cleric, Owen Mulvaney, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Joseph Cahill, Lana Pierce, Owen Jones, Saplatinsky, Aeon, Critterus, TVDL, Kelzam, Rain SSB, and Kareem Dot. Thank you guys so much.